Okay, in this next exercise, we're going to be working on your name exercise number 2. And here we're going to take a different approach at putting text on a screen. We're going to incorporate using an image. So you can use any image that you want. So let's go ahead and start by finding an image on the internet. And if you have an image you want to use, you can do that as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slide over my browser here, and I'm going to go up and I'm going to put in here Star Trek images. And now what I'm going to do is click on the results and come down through here and try to find an image. And actually, this one here looks kind of nice. It's you can see it's 1920 by 18 or by 1000. So we can actually use this image here. So I'm going to click on this image, and I'm going to wait for it to come into focus. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click and I'm going to copy that image, and then I'm just going to minimize the internet. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to File, New, and like always, we're going to put in 1000 by 1000 and 100, and we're going to do an OK. I'm going to go ahead and zoom in one time, slide over to the right a little bit, and you, again, do not have to zoom in or slide. You running on a full screen, you should be okay. So now what I'm going to do is I want to come over to the text tool that we used before, but I'm going to click and hold. And now what I want to do is I want to use the horizontal type mask tool. Okay. Now the trick with this is you need to be at the font and resolution that you want to use. So right now we know that 300 worked for us at this resolution, and Impact was a good font, so we're going to continue to use that. Now again, your font size might be a little different because if your name is longer than mine, then your font is probably smaller. So however you want to use it, that's fine. So I'm going to go ahead and click on the screen, and what will happen is the screen will turn pink. But as long as I'm centered here and I'm on the center of the screen, then I can type in my name and I should be able to see everything. My name's not running off the page. If it is, you can take your name and move it around, or start over and change your font size to something a little bit smaller. Now once I leave or get rid of this pink area, then my masking tool is solidified. So if you want to change your font type, font size, you've got to do it now. Because when I click on my picker tool, you can see here that I have my selection. And it's just as if I took the magic wand and clicked on the white space, and it selected my name that was on there like it was previous. So, but anyway, now what we're going to do is I want you to go up to Edit, and I want you to mouse over Paste or Paste Special. And again, depending on the version that you're using, it's going to be different. So I want you to look for something like here, Paste Special, but we're going to paste into. And basically what we're going to do is take the image that we found out there on the internet and paste it into our mask. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. All right. So now what I want to do is I'm going to click, I can click anywhere inside the text, and as long as I'm dragging and dropping, you can see I can move this up, I can move it down. Now if I want to, I can also click on Edit and then click on Free Transform, move it down and to the right until I see a control bar there. So I'm going to hold the Shift key. While holding the Shift key, I'm going to left click and hold on that, and I'm going to bring it down and to the right, and all I'm doing here is resizing. Okay, so you can see that's still quite large, so I'm going to bring it down, and I'm going to take it back up to the top left, and I want to make sure that I'm getting everything on the screen. So you can see as I come over here, I still have quite a bit, so I'm going to bring this down some more. I'm going to slide this over, bring this back up, and again, I'm just going to slide left and right here. So you can see now I have a lot more on the screen. I can see the person on the right, the person on the left. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to focus and concentrate on bringing the eyeballs into play here. All right, so this looks good. His eyes look good. And I got this white area here to deal with, but we're going to deal with that using the stroke effect. All right, so now what I'm going to do is just choose my picker again and apply. And you can see now everything is nice and sharp and in focus and looks good. So again, that's how we do this. And all we did was using the Type Mask tool, and we did a copy and paste into selection. So now what I can do is I can add some special effects. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add a drop shadow first. And you can see here that's going to fill in the edge of that letter down here. I'm going to click on drop shadow and increase the distance a little bit. I'm going to increase its size a little bit so it's a little more blurry. I'm also going to turn the stroke on, and you can see here, now that we got the drop shadow in, if I do stroke, it's going to give me a little bit of edge. Again, it's artistic. So the last thing I'm going to do is I am going to go ahead and do a bevel and emboss, and I'm going to click on that and increase the size a little bit, and just a hair, and there we go. All right, so anyway, that's how you can work with text and using the image to actually be your text instead of using a font color or anything like that. So now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to zoom out a little bit. I'm going to prepare my image for upload into Blackboard. So I'm going to grab my crop tool, and I'm going to crop out my dead space, do an image and crop. Now I can do a file, save for web, and do a save. And again, the settings here are saved from the last time, so I don't have to worry about doing all of that. So here we're going to call this Scott Carr, name exercise 2, and save. All right, so anyway, now you can take this file and upload it into Blackboard, and good luck. And if you have any questions, please text me. Thank you.